Welcome back, guys. Today I finally finished the principle by Dalio. It's been a journey. 460 pages done and dusted. My total remark of the book is that it was like not for like investors or day traders. It's a very good book to read because it just shows you the journey it takes to become a profitable trader or investor or even accomplishing your dream, the amount of trials and error everyone has to go through. And only through consistent change and being able to change your habits, being able to adapt, being willing to learn from a mistake, that's the only way to achieve profitability in this industry. So it's more of that and more of the principle that he used to achieve his own goal, how he embraced ideal meritocracy, radical openness in his company to foster growth in that department. And those principles were able to help his company become one of the best and currently the number one hedge fund in the world. So it's more of that. And yeah, I really enjoyed reading the book, especially the light when he shed the light on his journey from Harvard Business School to trading commodities and how he left his company, the and how he left the company he was working for to start his own company and the journey of trials and error and just being and willing to try again and again and again. I think it was in this book I read that the only true mark of failure is when you give up. As long as you don't give up and you keep on doing it, you have not really failed. And yeah, it's more of that and how I've been approaching trading. I've been trading for 6 years, right? Like this year will be my 6th year in the market. And yes, I've not achieved any measure of success yet. I've been struggling. Like I've been trying to adapt. I feel like I'm on a good level. That all of a sudden things will come my way that will mean like this week alone. It's been really bad for me trading wise. I've had opportunities to leave pairs that were not showing signs of going up and I lost. And today when I left the pair that was not looking strong toward my direction, it kind of went up toward my direction. So it just me accepting the fact that following the philosophy of when the pattern does not seem to be my favor, I'll miss a lot of opportunity going forward and I should be very comfortable with that. But the opportunity I do catch will be rapid and will give me the expected profit that I want in the market. So just more of that, I'm trying to just cope with the changing dynamic of everything and just be more confident with what I'm seeing and taking the necessary step, or at least minimizing my risk to make sure that I'm able to survive long enough for the profits to come. Yeah, that's how I intend to approach the markets going forward. And that is what reading the book Principles by Dalio to completion have showed me. It's a very broad book and I would recommend any trader starting by or those even on their way to profitability to read the book because there's a lot of lessons that they will use and also reading through the journey of someone that's also gone through whatever they are going through right now. It's really inspiring to know that there's a light at the end of the journey, but you just have to be willing to adapt and change for you to get to that level. And yeah, that is that. So now I've broken another record. I have read 6 books in a month, 6 books to completion, start to completion in a month. And I did not even start early. I started from the 5th of January. So if I started on the 1st, maybe I could have been to read 7. So, but it's all good. My book reading went well for the month of January, and tomorrow I'll start One Up on Wall Street by Peter Lynn and hopefully that one to goes well and hopefully I'm able to perform better than I did in January, both in my book reading and in my trading. And in my trading today, I kind of had pound JPY position this morning open to me, but because it was at the resistance zone that I was, it was near the resistance zone, and I bought it with the expectation that it would close above on the next 4 hour candlestick, but it did not close above. So that kind of led me to start doubting the whole movement. Despite it having a strong structure, I just closed it because I didn't want to in the situation where I doubt myself and still let the position open. And funny enough, it's over 40 pips for where I sold. Though I left in profit, but it just shows that I will experience this kind of as you go. Like when the candlestick does not go as I want it to go, then it's better for me to close and probably buy back when things are looking better. So that's the philosophy I want to be on with right now. Do have it's something I'm supposed to be doing, but it just this week I've not really been with it, and that's really cost me a lot. So following right now is the best way to go. And I had an opportunity with Euro USD and Pound CHF in the afternoon. I entered Euro USD, it went up over 40 pips from my entry, then I came down to my entry. And a red volatile news get released today on USD, and it did not really affect the penny direction, whether up or down, just kept ranging. So I'm still holding because I feel like it should be able to go up because it's currently on my support zone. It has not broken it yet. So I'm holding it until it says otherwise. And pound CHF, I entered it because I like the doji accumulation that is forming right now. And if it's not able to close the way I expect, I'll have to close on the two because currently have two positions open. I've actually because those two positions actually made me go above up, going above the minimum the maximum position I should be able to open maybe which is six. And I'm going to like even with what happened yesterday, I'm like going to stick to me just trading three position in a week because just because of my partners out of the loop should not mean I should take more position. So I think sticking to three position in a week because the main thing is just to have a good position that goes my way in a week and give me 100 pips in profit. Yeah, and it gives me 100 pips in profit in the sense that I'm able to close 100 pips in profit week by week basis. So that's the foundation of me trading this kind of way. So I will have to go back to that because I don't really actually like the fact that I traded more this week. So I'll revert to trading only three positions a week and watching them closely. I'm making sure I'm okay with break even or taking a bit of loss when the candlestick pretended on the chart is not what I want. So more of that and hopefully next week is much more better than this because a minor improvement on what I performed this week is going to be a big improvement for me next week. So yeah, that's how I tend to approach the market and I think that's all I have to say for my daily journal today. I'll see you all tomorrow.